What makes a great guitar album is very much the same as what makes great guitar players, says Mark Morton, lead guitarist of Lamb of God and newfound solo artist. When I hear someone who has a voice on the instrument, I respond in an immediate and meaningful way. These are Morton's picks for his 5 favorite guitar albums. Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy. I picked Houses of the Holy because it's my personal favorite Zeppelin album, Morton says. It's a more song-oriented record, and it's got a different kind of character than anything else the band did. You only have to listen to the Rain song to understand that. It's just a masterpiece. The depth and level of thought that Page put into a composition like that is staggering. It's so ambitious, intricate, and magical. I have to believe that he didn't even know what he was doing, like it was guided by forces greater than just one man's ideas. The Jimi Hendrix Experience, Access, Bold as Love. Morton raves in terms of sheer innovations and stretching the possibilities of what the guitar can do. Jimi Hendrix is in a league of his own. His imagination was just limitless. His implementation of effects is still astounding. Jimi was light years ahead of everybody else on that and so many other levels. Jimi processed and manipulated the organic sound of the guitar and turned it into something totally different. And he took that and used it as an element of his style and playing. His writing, too, is incredible, and Access is filled with amazing songs. The Allman Brothers Band at Fillmore East. This is actually the first guitar album that popped into my head, Morton reveals. I really use this record as a guitar playing guide, not in a sterile way, but in a thrilling and almost romantic way. There's a vast amount of tasteful, beautiful, and goosebump-inducing playing on the record. You feel as though you're discovering a new sound or a scene that you didn't know existed. It's like when the older kids were next door smoking cigarettes and playing cards. You're not old enough to hang with them, but you're looking at them from afar. The Black Crowes, Amorica. Whenever someone asks me what kind of guitar playing I'm into, I immediately say heavy blues, Morton explains. I love British blues, but I need a certain kind of grit and grime. That's what hits the sweet spot for me. Mark Ford has that. He gets inside a note and sees what's there, and his tonal choices are impeccable. The Black Crowes were a large band, and he handled his role beautifully. You felt him every time you heard him. ZZ Top, Tres Hombres. Back to the theme of heavy blues, Billy Gibbons personifies that spirit in his playing, especially in the early days, Morton describes. He almost defined it, really. Such high-caliber playing, from straight-up hot rod and boogie to hot, blue, and righteous, which is practically tear-jerking. It's some good songwriting, too. The lyrics are funny and clever, and Billy's playing matches the words perfectly. This is a band that knows what they're doing, musically, lyrically, sonically. Tres Hombres is great from beginning to end. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And remember to pick up Mark Morton's Anesthetic solo album on March 1st.